Natalee Holloway was last seen May 30th, 2005 on a senior trip to Aruba. One of the last people to see her alive, this man, Joran van der Sloot. He's been the prime suspect for 18 years to this day. No one has been charged. Now, right now, van der Sloot is serving time in Peru for another murder. However, sometime in the next 36 hours, he'll be in Alabama to face extortion charges. Our coverage begins tonight with WVTM 13's Jarvis Robertson in downtown Birmingham. This is a long time coming for the Holloway family, Jarvis.
Well, it is, Guy. Now, I can tell you that the family or the parents of Natalee Holloway, they paid Joran van der Sloot $25,000 in hopes of getting some answers on the whereabouts of her body. Those tips that Joran van der Sloot passed along to them turned out to be fake. So that is why he's facing the charges for wire fraud and extortion. Now, this does bring some sort of justice to the family. Hopefully, it can also bring some long-awaited answers. Now, we also know that federal agents, they did leave early this morning to go get van der Sloot from that Peruvian prison. Now, preparing for a high-profile case such as this can be tough. The logistics of extradition has to be thought out and carefully executed, planning every move and also keeping in mind security. Now, I spoke with former U.S. Senator for Alabama and former U.S. Attorney Doug Jones about how federal officials are preparing for this moment. Take a listen.
The intricacies of it being international is all left to the U.S. Marshal. They are the ones that coordinate with the Peruvian officials. They're the ones that get him here. They're the ones that are responsible for his security. Once he's here and extradition is complete, then it's just like any other case. There is no crossing international lines. This is about a crime that was committed within the jurisdiction of the United States.
Now, this case is certainly getting a lot of national attention, also a lot of spectators wanting to see it play out in this Alabama court system. Now, it's unclear of the exact moment van der Sloot will make it here to Alabama, Birmingham. We are live in downtown Birmingham. I'm Jarvis Robertson, WVTM 13.
Well, in terms of a trial, what should we expect once van der Sloot arrives in Alabama? Well, it'll actually be just like any other hearing and trial. He'll go through the process like everyone else charged with a crime in the U.S.
Confident that the early plea will be not guilty, and that should happen fairly soon. Whether or not his lawyer wants to try to argue for some sort of pretrial release, I doubt, because that would be incredibly difficult since he really belongs to Peru.
And that's law professor John Carroll, and he believes the prosecution has the upper hand in this case. It's likely the defense has yet to hear from van der Sloot, which gives the prosecution the upper hand. As for the trial itself, Carroll doesn't expect it to last very long. We're likely not to get too much in the way of information on Holloway's disappearance.
One hope is that somehow in this process that van der Sloot comes clean, maybe as part of a deal to get a lesser sentence or something like that. In this case, I think the hope is that somehow this will bring real closure. We'll find out where Natalee is.
Of course, we'll have you covered from all angles when Joran van der Sloot is brought to Alabama. Meanwhile, there's much more coverage available for you right now inside the free WVTM 13 app.